Next, Jaime Lannister. This shit was stupid too. In last week's episode, Jaime Lannister hooks up with Brienne of Tarth, had been building for a while, and then he's like, Cersei's hateful, so am I need to go back to her. But I was like, no, he's lying. He's saying that to push her away so Brienne of Tarth would be cool for him to go, and then he's gonna go there and be like, oh, Cersei, and then he's gonna betray her somehow. He's gonna be like the Trojan horse getting through the gate. It made sense. No, he just went back on everything. Jaime Lannister's, 7-season arc just came to a screeching halt because he was like, you know what? I don't want to grow anymore. I want to revert back and I'm going to crawl back to her arms. Stupid. Like, they could have just kept him in Winterfell and he could have been like, all right, I'm just going to end up with Brienne of Tarth. I'm just going to give up this whole war. But no, he does a hit it and quit it scenario with Brienne of Tarth, goes right back to Cersei, tries to help her escape, and then the walls, like the ceiling caves in and they both just get killed, embracing each other. That's a violation of his character arc right there. That's dumb. I get that you want to be shocking, because Game of Thrones has always been shocking, like the unexpected happens, but it's also laced in good writing. At least the George R.R. Martin shit was. Red Wedding, shocking. No one saw it coming, but everything was still within character. Jaime Lannister just being like, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go back with my dick sister. Doesn't make sense to me. That's shocking for the sake of shocking, not shocking, but with good writing, so everyone's genuinely shocked. It's like Jaime Lannister stabbed the Mad King in the back, and the writers of the show stabbed Jaime Lannister in the back. The writers are the Kingslayer. Dumb.
I promised to fight for the living. I intend to keep that promise.
To be honest, I never really cared much for them. Innocent or otherwise.
Kind of forgot.
No, fuck off. You can't just forget that.
In the name of the mother, I charge you to defend the innocent.
The innocent, is it? The innocent that you don't even fucking care about. You fucking twatbeard. Jaime Lannister has been completely regressed, butchered, sold for shock value, and sapped of what made him who he is. If you rewatch the show, just jump from when he is captured by the Starks to this episode and everything will make sense. Because fuck, it'll make this episode much easier to understand, and even when watching episode 2 of this season, it'll only serve to confuse the shit out of you as to who this man is.
You weren't sorry then. You were protecting your family.
I'm not that person anymore.
What the fuck is wrong with you two?
Cersei's whole speech about how I don't want to die because I got a kid in me. I want to, I want this child to live. And I guess they were trying to maybe say that that's why Jaime came back. But all that Jaime and Cersei have ever done is get their kids killed, including this unborn one. Like, they beat their own record tonight. And I understand what they were trying to do, but I just don't think it worked. Again, it's like bad fan fiction. Like, I just don't have the skills to bring it home. All right,
So we see this, Jaime goes down, he finds Cersei. They tried to make her human with the crying, and I could care less. I could give a crap. I know the shame moment was the last time I felt sympathy for Cersei. But this, I could care less, because her crying about, it's always she's crying is because she's losing.
And now he tells Jaime to escape with Cersei and ring the bells. And Jaime is pretty much completely back to season 1 Jaime. He doesn't care about any of the innocent people. He just wants to get back to Cersei. Yeah, that's kind of the nail in the coffin for any character development that Jaime has done during the show. I don't think coming full circle generally means that you need to be completely back at the beginning and, just done with any emotional development, but that's what it means to David and Dan. So, Jaime killing Cersei, well, no, none of that. Of course, they never had the Valonqar part of the prophecy, so I guess they decided early on that this was not part of their plans for Jaime and Cersei. Theirs is a true love story. We can't interfere with that. He had a little fling with Brienne and then realized, no, I just love the sweet twincest. I have to get back to the sister. Unfortunately, didn't manage to shag again. How sad.
Cersei's watching this total annihilation of her forces with her usual outpouring of raw emotion. Wow, I'll say one thing about Lena Headey, she's certainly consistent when it comes to playing this character. 8 fucking seasons I've had to look at that same bland, half-smirking expression, like she's just met someone really important and they've farted mid-conversation and she's not quite sure how to react.
Jaime Lannister,
was slandered and slain. The entirety of his character arc has trended toward an increased sense of himself as a just and noble man. He is touched and inspired by the shining example of Brienne of Tarth, even to the point of shattering tradition and knighting her, and rediscovers self-respect because of her. The writer slandered Jaime by having him completely abandon that character arc just to return to Cersei to die with her. Jaime knows Cersei has sent Bronn to kill him, knows what a monster she is, knows what a monster he is with her, and immediately after knighting and bedding Brienne, he simply gives up and returns to King's Landing, presumably to die. So much for all that character development. It was all for nothing. Jaime was and is Cersei's bitch. Hell, Jaime even slanders himself when he claims he never cared for the people to Tyrion in their farewell scene, conveniently forgetting that he killed a king to spare the people being burned alive. Way to ignore your own history, Sir Jaime. Self-slandered and slain by Euron of all people, who skewered him like a kebab at a Castamere picnic, and slain by an idiotic plot that allows a twice-skewered Jaime run clean through side to side to pick himself up and walk around King's Landing like a guy with a hangnail, betraying nothing of his excruciating wounds beyond the occasional wince and the occasional bewildered glance about the set, as if saying, "Do you really want me to say this shit? And is this really the script we're shooting?"
This scene! Oh my god. Alright, yeah, we're gonna build up Jaime's character arc for 6 seasons to throw it out the window. We're waiting for Cersei to die somehow, and then we get killed by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? This is bullshit. I broke your headphones. I'm pissed.
Nothing else matters.
This show, dude. Jaime's whole arc just completely erased.